Welcome. This is Cara Lumen, and today we're going to talk about power journaling. Now, I love to journal. Now, I'm not talking about our high school journals. I did this, and this. I'm talking about a journal that will help you be introspective, that will help you understand what you need to know about yourself. So I have several journals. I have my conversational journal that I use to talk about, kind of track what's going on in my life, to sort things out a little bit, like, see, this is how I feel, why do I feel that kind of stuff. It's not meant to do anything more than to support me in figuring out what I want to do. I happen to use my other writing for that too. I do lots of blogs and podcasts and stuff, but I'll get an idea and I'll say, what does that mean? What do I have to do with it? So I write something, whatever that means. I write it and write it and write it. And I figure out what that concept means and what I want to do with it in my life, how I want to apply it, or if I do, how does it fit in with my value system? Now, I had a post, actually it was a newsletter, I had a newsletter earlier this week that suggested that young people, I'm going to use the word young people, the people who were on social media all the time, they were really, they read 19 minutes a day, that sort of thing. I don't know this group of people, I don't know this group, but what I wonder, if people are so absorbed in the internet or whatever we're doing, where and when do you find time to figure out who you are and what you want? You meditate. You may do some visioning. You may do some journeying. So the journal is the way to begin. I do it on my computer because I just am doing my computer and I write. It doesn't make any difference what I write. I sometimes use. I have a place in my month. I do it by month that puts my wins. So it's really nice to go at the end of the month and say, look what happened. I did this. This is great. This is great. So you might, consider that if you want to. You can also do your challenges, whatever moves you forward. And then I'm not a big goal setter, but I might, for the following month, for the next month, at the beginning of the month, I might put something that says, this is the quality I want to explore this week. This month. This is what I want to do. But what I want to share with you today is something I learned from Don Oscar Mira Casadas in my advanced shamanic class. In that class, or in general, I'm beginning to do inner work that begins with a question, something that I want to find out. I'm looking for answers. So there's a lot of ways to do this, and we'll talk about more along the way. But even if you sit still and close your eyes and say, I want to know what I need to do next, is a little big one, but whatever you need to do that one. So when you get through, and just let it go. Take whatever shows up, look at it, think it, feel it, whatever. So when you complete this inner work, this silent meditation, this whatever it is you're doing that is allowing you to explore the unseen world, then you ask these questions. First of all, you write down what happened. So sit down. Again, I do this in my computer. This is what I saw. So you remember. And as you remember, you flesh it out. This is what I experienced. This is what my answer was. I thought nothing. This is a thought that occurred to me. And after you do that, you answer, what inspired me? That'll make you think. And the next question Don Oscar suggests is, what surprised me? So what inspired me and what surprised me? Then ask yourself, what challenged me about the ideas, the experience, whatever happened? What challenged you? And what touched you? What inspired you, what surprised you, what challenged you, and what touched you. And then write down the lesson or the message that you're taking away. So all of this introspective inner work that's sort of wispy has a message, and we have to learn to interpret it. But these questions really help you explore more deeply whatever this inner work is that you're doing. So that's it. Inspire me, surprise me, challenge me, touch me, and what lesson and message should I take away? I hope you put this to work. I think you'll find it useful. When you use your journaling to understand why you do stuff, what you want, what you need to release, what's no longer serving you, you have to do that in stillness. You have to do that in a quiet moment, and you have to trust what comes up and listen, because that's you talking to you. That's your inner voice talking to you. So anyway, that's my version of power journaling. There's a lot of stuff going on at passionatelyonpurpose.com. We have the Deeper Song community over there. I've got blogs, I have a newsletter, I have books, etc., etc. So I hope you come join us over there and come sing a deeper song. Namaste.